Would the ATF make the new rules surrounding pistol stabilizing braces more confusing on purpose? Of course they would. They're the ATF. That's what they do. What's up, Wolverines of all ages? Welcome to the Dope Show. I am your host, John Crump, investigative journalist, all-around cool guy, and anti-influencer. You can buy this shit at Black Swan Tactical, by the way. We are brought to you by JSD Supply. JSD Supply has everything that you need to complete your firearms build, from slides to barrels to P80 kits. They even have their own SIG P320 kit. They are awesome, and they are awesome people, and they truly believe in the Second Amendment. If you can do me a big favor, like, comment, and subscribe. Every time you like the video, Michael Bloomberg loses his wings. Let me know what you think about the ATF. If you like the ATF, don't comment below. If you don't like the ATF, go ahead and leave me a comment. Got it. All right. Today, we're going to be talking about a Freedom of Information Act that was filed by Gun Owners of America. Basically, a FOIA is a request saying you have to give over these documents. And GOA filed one with the Bureau of Alcohol, Firearms, and Tobacco and Explosives, the ATF. And they wanted to know about the new rule surrounding pistol stabilizing braces. What they got was kind of shocking. We were looking through it, and we found an email that was from an ATF counsel. They blacked out his name, but it's James Van, by the way. Good job trying to, redact that. I got it anyway, so blah. It was dated April 24th, 2021, and it talked about some of the language that was supposed to go in the new rule. The new rule is also known as a NPRM, and that stands for Notice of Proposed Rulemaking. That's what they give to the registry that puts it up there, and everybody gets a comment on it. Well, this email said that they were going to put language in there that said all prior letters that were issued by the ATF are now null and void. Basically saying that all the letters are not worth the paper that they are printed on. The email reads, to the extent that any prior classification of either a stabilizing brace or firearm equipped with a stabilizing brace does not comport with a determination when using worksheet 499.99, that is the worksheet that they've given out that has all sorts of numbers and everything else. It's kind of a dumb worksheet. That the classification is hereby rescinded, basically meaning that the classification letter is done and you have to resubmit your stuff. Well, it looks like that language did not make it into the NPRM. They decided to make it a little bit more confusing and make it sound like a resubmittal is a suggestion. The FOIA shows that the ATF was specifically contemplating that the NPRM was reversing all classification letters, but instead of using the language that Mr. Van submitted for the NPRM, the ATF said that manufacturers could submit a sample to the ATF to get a new letter. It seems like the ATF was trying to hide the fact that the Bureau was trying to adopt a new procedure for pistol braces. The NPRM reads, any maker or manufacturer who has received a classification prior to the effective date of the rule is encouraged to resubmit the firearm with the attached stabilizing brace to ensure that the prior classification is consistent with the new rule. It sounds like a suggestion, right? But it's not. GOA faulted the ATF for not acknowledging that they were adopting a new rule, and also that the ATF did not explain the new procedures for the devices and the NPRM. So we have that, right? It shows that they might be a little bit dishonest of what they wanted to do. Basically, they said this is to help the industry when they're actually trying to hurt the industry by not being obvious and not being deliberate. They are trying to rely on deference. So basically, they're going to get this rule through, then use deference for whatever the hell they want. They could have just used Mr. Van's letter and it would have been clear as day to what they meant. All right. If you like what I do here, I have a Patreon. Go ahead and hit me up at Patreon. If you do use the story, please, please, please credit me as your source. I would love you a long time if you do that. I also have a live channel where I broadcast 4 days a week at 5 p.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Eastern every day. I would love to see you over there. So with that said, stay ever vigilant, stay ever free, keeping the fight, and I am out of here. Wolverines, motherfucker.